Sagittarius, Mercury Retrograde from October 20th to November 26th, 2025. When your words turn inward, your destiny whispers back. Under the starry arch of late October, Sagittarius, a celestial drama begins. From October 20th until November 26th, Mercury, the planet of intellect, speech, and coordination, takes a mysterious step backward through your skies. But this isn't a simple misstep. It's a cosmic invitation to pause, review, and reclaim clarity before you charge ahead. In thaiastrology, Mercury represents work, daily responsibilities, communication, and contracts. But during this retrograde, it also dances between two important houses. The 11th house, the realm of fortune, benefits, and social networks, and the 12th house, the world of secrets, healing, and endings. This creates a paradox for you, Sagittarius. While you chase rewards and recognition, you may be asked to retreat, reflect, and find strength behind the scenes. 1. The realm of work and rewards, the hidden hand of fortune during this Mercury retrograde. Your professional world becomes the stage for slow-moving progress. At first glance, it might feel like the universe pressed pause on your rewards. Delayed gains and financial review, that bonus you've been expecting, that commission check, or business payment that was just around the corner. It might not arrive on schedule. Numbers could be recalculated, terms renegotiated, or payments postponed for reasons outside your control. Don't see this as punishment, it's recalibration. Mercury is revealing weak links in your network, your team, or even your strategy. Example: a Sagittarius managing an online business might discover accounting errors or miscommunications with clients that, once corrected, lead to a stronger and more transparent system going forward. The invisible work, polishing gold behind the curtain. In thaiastrology, this phase is known as the work of gilding the Buddha behind the altar. You may be putting your heart into something meaningful, but without applause. Credit might go to someone else for now, or your contribution might not be seen by those in power. Still, the effort you invest quietly will form the foundation for your next success cycle once Mercury turns direct. Communication traps, emails get lost, meetings get postponed, plans change twice before they're confirmed once. For you, Sagittarius, ruled by Jupiter, the planet of expansion, such delays can feel suffocating. But remember, retrogrades are cosmic tests of patience and precision. This is a time to review every message before sending, double-check every document, and stay open to misunderstandings, not as obstacles, but as opportunities to clarify your truth. The fine print and contracts. Mercury's trickster energy can manifest through mistakes in paperwork, contracts, or agreements. If you're negotiating deals, be extra cautious. An offer that sounds perfect may hide missing clauses or misrepresented numbers. Avoid signing major agreements until after November 26th, unless you've reviewed them multiple times or received professional advice. Debt and shared responsibilities. Some Sagittarians may have to deal with old debts, unpaid bills, or someone else's financial mistakes. Perhaps you lend a hand to a family member, or finally face a lingering expense that's been swept under the rug. Either way, this is the universe clearing old energy, asking you to take responsibility before new abundance can flow. Work without reward, the virtue test. You may feel like you're working harder than ever, but not getting what you deserve. That's because this cycle is about karma, not compensation. Helping someone without expecting immediate return could later bring an unexpected blessing from the same person or through a completely new opportunity. Example: a Sagittarius who volunteers their skills during this time, maybe helping a friend's project or supporting a community cause, might later receive a high-paying offer that directly stems from their generosity. 2. Transformation and renewal. The end of one story, the start of another. Mercury's backward journey also activates your 8th and 1st houses indirectly, the realms of rebirth, identity, and deep change. It's like standing at a crossroads between what was and what will be. The ending that heals problems that have dragged on for months, especially financial disputes, legal issues, or family entanglements, may finally reach closure. Something you've been clinging to may dissolve. And while that may sting at first, it's also your cosmic cue to move forward, lighter and freer. In thaiastrology, this is seen as the maturation of karma. When something breaks, it's not random, it's releasing what no longer serves your destiny. Example: a Sagittarius going through the end of a business partnership might soon realize it was necessary to make space for a solo venture that aligns more with their personal values and freedom. Fortune through movement and knowledge, even amid delays. You'll notice a spark of opportunity tied to travel or learning. Mercury rules both, and during its retrograde, journeys can bring luck. A casual trip might lead to meeting a mentor. A workshop or online course might unlock a new income skill. Even reading an old book could suddenly inspire a new idea that changes your career direction. For Sagittarius, ruled by Jupiter, the planet of higher wisdom, knowledge is wealth. When you study, teach, or share your perspective, doors open, sometimes quietly but powerfully. Success from expertise and problem-solving. Mercury's energy favors those who think deeply, not those who rush. If you specialize in something complex, research, analysis, design, psychology, or healing, your expertise can now become your biggest source of progress. In thaiastrology, Mercury's retreat into the house of Winas means you thrive when working in private, behind the scenes, or in solitude. If your job involves data, investigation, or creativity, expect a surge of inspiration once you stop forcing outcomes and allow insight to arise naturally. Example: a Sagittarius writer or researcher might rediscover an old project idea, something they abandoned, and finally reshape it into something extraordinary. Journeys of healing. This retrograde isn't just about work, it's about healing your inner world. Travel, especially for rest, learning, or pilgrimage, will restore your energy. If your soul has been tired, a journey, even a short one, could become medicine. Imagine driving through quiet mountains or walking barefoot on a beach as the sun sets. It's in these moments that Mercury whispers insights you couldn't hear before. Your next breakthrough won't come from logic, it'll come from silence. 3. Wisdom and the power of Jupiter, your guiding star. While Mercury retraces its steps, your ruling planet Jupiter stands strong, like a teacher reminding you that meaning can be found even in chaos. Knowledge, as your greatest capital. Jupiter blesses your house of intellect and personal growth. This means your mind is your most valuable asset right now. Every book you read, every conversation you have, every class you attend becomes a seed for future success. Instead of chasing results, chase wisdom. Invest in learning new languages, financial skills, or spiritual practices, because what you learn during Mercury's retrograde becomes your lifelong advantage. Example: a Sagittarius who uses this time to learn digital marketing, coding, or astrology might soon find those exact skills become their ticket to freedom or extra income. Strength through home and stability. Home, in every sense, becomes your sanctuary. This is a beautiful time to organize, redecorate, or simply make your space feel like it truly reflects your spirit. Because in astrology, the energy of your home mirrors your inner state. When Jupiter supports this sector, even small acts, like cleaning a neglected corner, repairing something broken, or adding natural light, can shift your vibration. It's not about perfection. It's about feeling grounded so you can dream higher. If you've been considering property, moving, or investing in real estate, the planning phase is excellent, though contracts should be finalized after Mercury turns direct. Working with independence and freedom. You thrive when you work freely. Mercury retrograde teaches you to reclaim your autonomy, to trust your instincts rather than over-depend on others. Working from home, using your own tools or vehicles, or running solo projects may yield better results than depending on unreliable partners. This is a time when your inner discipline replaces external validation. Example: a Sagittarius freelancer might suddenly lose a client, only to discover it frees them to pursue a project they've secretly wanted to start for months. 4. Warnings and wellness. The inner battle, even the most radiant fire sign, must tend to its own flame. Mercury retrograde isn't only about external confusion. It can also stir inner noise, especially when old emotions resurface. Mental health and emotional clarity. If you've been carrying silent stress, emotional fatigue, or suppressed grief, this is the month it may surface, not to break you but to release you. Your health, especially your nervous system, sleep patterns, and digestion, might reflect your mental state. The cure lies not in more activity, but in stillness. Meditation, journaling, or simply unplugging from screens will help restore clarity. Example: a Sagittarius who struggles with overthinking may suddenly realize that their creative blocks disappear once they spend time in nature, proof that slowing down was never a setback, but the reset they needed. Releasing unhealthy connections. Mercury retrograde also reveals where your energy leaks, especially through toxic relationships or draining partnerships. If someone repeatedly tests your peace, this is the time to detach gracefully. Forgiveness doesn't mean allowing chaos, it means choosing peace. Example: you may recognize that a friendship or work alliance based on obligation no longer aligns with who you're becoming. Letting go now will create room for healthier connections after November 26th. Accidents and attention lapses. Because Mercury governs focus, this period can increase the risk of small accidents, forgetfulness, or communication errors. Double-check travel plans, back up important files, and keep your schedule flexible. When your mind races, your reactions slow, so practice awareness in motion. Living mindfully. The greatest spiritual advice for this retrograde: do one thing at a time and do it with full awareness. Stop worrying about outcomes. Focus on each conversation, each meal, each breath. The more present you are, the less Mercury's chaos can touch you. Take breaks. Reflect. Pray. Forgive. And most of all, trust that every delay hides divine timing. The cosmic summary: let's distill the wisdom of the cycle into a few guiding truths for Sagittarius. Theme lesson. Example: work and money, patience before payoff. Recheck everything. Bonuses delayed. Contracts revised. Projects needing quiet dedication. Personal transformation. Endings are beginnings in disguise. Leaving a draining job opens space for a freelance opportunity. Wisdom and growth. Knowledge equals wealth. New study or course leads to future career expansion. Health and mind healing comes from peace, not pressure. Meditation or travel brings emotional clarity. Relationships protect your energy. Release people or patterns that drain your spirit. Closing reflection. Sagittarius, your story this season is not about loss, it's about refinement. Mercury retrograde is polishing your truth, testing your focus, and reminding you that freedom doesn't mean running away, it means moving forward with wisdom. Every pause is purposeful. Every delay hides a direction. Every silence teaches discernment. So, as Mercury retraces its celestial path, use this time to do the same within your heart. Review your journey. Forgive your missteps. Reignite your faith and timing. Because once Mercury turns direct, your arrow will fly straighter, faster, and truer toward goals built not on impulse, but on clarity. When the mind slows, destiny catches up. Trust the pause, Sagittarius. It's preparing your next leap.